Yippee. Yippee. Postal. Game fucks. This game fucks hard. Game's real fucking good, y'all. Come on, game. And by game, I mean twitch.tv. A silly service. Oh my god, Abe is live. Oh my god, my tablet is serving me ads on my just randomly as notifications. Microsoft must be destroyed. Come on, Twitch. Calculate the next ad. Twitch TV, please. I would like to be able to play this game. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I haven't stopped thinking about it since Sunday. There we go. Okay, we will be back very soon to actually start the game. If you're here, bear with me. We will be ready very soon. Listen to the choral hymn in the background. The sweet sounds of Wales on the 31st of October, 1898. Well, you know what that means. Probably not this year, but next year I gotta play this game for Halloween. Celebrate Scary Month with this game. Be a great idea. I mean, I guess October is months away. I could play this again in October. Like months and months from now. Hey, let's get going. Let's get back into this cramped old castle. I really hope the damage limit in this game isn't 99,999. I really hope the damage limit is 9,999. Not that one. Because if I can just start investing Koudelka's stats willy-nilly, that'd be extremely funny to me. I think that'd be fucking sick. I think that'd be incredible. Yes, of course. Not disc 3. Disc 2. Okay, now we're ready. Now we're ready to go. So where we left off, it wouldn't let us investigate this way. So I want to investigate this way. There's a staircase there. Game? Thank you. I want to see what's over here. I want to see what the game wouldn't let me see yesterday. Although, I don't think I saw a boss, so I probably actually am not ready to go this way, huh? Koudelka, you don't have to move. Just drop a powerful spell on their ass. I'd probably hit the damage limit faster if I like focused Ko on one spell. But I would like to be able to target weaknesses later on. That's important to me. I think it would be very fun to be able to do that. James needs all the help he can get to be a useful member of society, so he is focusing on only leveling Fortify Strength. The faster and more powerful he can make Edward, the better. Meanwhile, Ko doesn't need any help. She can just have in levels every time she levels. It's great. And assuming there's no other enemies with guns, like the fact that there's a chance that physical damage exists in this game that can be used at a range is scary. Because Edward can't prevent that, but I'm willing to get a little bit walled and have to grind up some vitality levels. I just want to see big number. And with all the gear she's wearing, she has a big enough vigor number anyways. Her bars are large. Okay, I'm pretty sure Koudelka, I didn't learn last time whether spells retarget. So I'm pretty sure Koudelka targeted the left guy. It does cancel your action. But it brings you earlier in the turn order than you would have been. What happens if I can fortify vitality on an enemy? Which we can't see enemy stats. So I don't know how this would actually affect them. But I do know Fortify Vitality on teammates, immediately calculates the new HP total, but doesn't heal them, which is asinine. Like, if you could use Fortify Vitality as a buff and heal spell at the same time, that'd be cool. That'd be neat. I wouldn't level it, unless it also debuffs and damages the enemy at the same time, because that'd be pretty sick. That'd be a good way to make your buff debuff character like useful. Gives them something to do in combat other than cast buff spells. Is that an upgrade? Not for you. The difference between a rosary and a rosario. And why is all of the gear we have fire attribute? There's something behind you. There's something on your back. There's something on your back. With this little cluster of pixels? Is it an encounter between here and the hole in the wall? I guess All Saints Day probably existed, but did Shawan exist yet? Surely. The fact that this game takes place on October 31st makes me want to do research and figure out if that's anachronistic. Also, this is a... That's some incredible rendering. What? That looked so smooth. Like, that looked like 3D models, but also managed to, like, have a really neat filter on it. Or, like, a really well-done shader. Okay, so I still want to find acid. I want a container to carry acid. We have so many hanging puzzles. I can't sort my inventory. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I cannot sort my inventory. I don't know where a gramophone is. I haven't seen a clear statue to use that on. I don't know anywhere that I would describe as weak demons and gremlins. I seem to need another doll for Volna. Volna and Vigna both need dolls. I already had Daniel's arm when I found the mummy talking about the manuscript. And the other key items are all icon. Maybe we are in Scour the Grounds mode. No, we can still go... There is a door this way. They just needed me to view that first.
What's that bell?
Just the passing of another day. Oh no, today's All Saints Day.
That's the day a terrible, powerful orb manifests.
The spiritual energy is coming together. What power? It's like a monster.
Hell yeah. I love this goblin.
What? What's happening? This can't be.
'Tis midnight of October 31st / November 1. Boys, where are you going? Boys, how could you do this to me? I mean, I'm the most capable person here, but I need a meat shield. I need one of the meatheads to tank damage for me. I can't deal with this situation. And I don't have a Fortify Strength bot. So if these scaled based on my stat, I would be really like certain I can handle a solo encounter. Granted, I do have similar vitality. Bad sign. Anything that has been able to dodge my spells has been like an unwinnable encounter. Okay, one more spell attempt. You know, based on the fact that it's not moving, makes me think maybe I should just leave. Patiently waiting for 4 rounds, and after that, it's going to take its revenge. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to fuck off and leave. So the boys ran... Am I allowed to? I should have saved. Whoops. Am I allowed to turn around? There's a gargoyle inside. You can't. You can't go in alone. That's just not permitted. Please insert disc 3. We did it again. Once again, we were 1 FMV away from the next disc. That is amazing. Oh, our agility is low enough that guys are taking turns before us. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I can tolerate them moving between Koudelka's spell and like it actually going off. But I do not like not taking the first action. Also, give me the standard camera again. Bro thinks he's gonna cast a spell at me. Oh, never mind, he did it. A great attempt, funny bat guy. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for trying. So our new best damage is 5,000, which is insane. Give me only one at a time. Is that gear that isn't fire elemental for once? Ah, water badge. Gives more int than my water ring. But a lot less piety. I'll trade 1 for 1. 4 int for 7 pi. And mind, not worth it. Okay, I actually do want to save. Thank you very much. It's All Saints Day and everything's gone to shit. No, I kind of... One of these days I'll stop struggling with the quick save rooms. I just want to look at my map and get my bearings. So, is my mouse captured? Seems to be no. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so the boys ran into this room. But there's no access. I should look at the door to the grounds. And actually, if this goes into Patrick... Oh, that overlaps, but it doesn't look like other than this door. There's a stairwell here. Strange floor layout they've decided on. The people who made this castle, this monastery. Hey, statue, do you want like a bunch of regalia? Not the kind of ring I pictured. Well, it's locked from the other side. We found a use for these pieces of statues we've been collecting. I was worried that the statue bits were... There was a statue way back in the game in one of the save rooms. Hello, welcome in. Really glad that I just didn't miss something. We can't take the door to Patrick, which is annoying. I would probably bust in there and start casting spells at his ass. Oh, a twin statue. Am I looking for another statue yet? Do I have... Is that all of my stuff? Is that all my icons, items? One more. Probably this way. Not this way, huh? Okay. Well, that's fine. Gotta be one somewhere. Please level up Tornado. Want to start actually using these level 2 spells I've worked so hard on. It's so funny to me that Disc 1 was exactly a stream, and then Disc 2 was exactly a stream. I just ended slightly immediately before going to the transition. I could sense it. I could sense it coming both times. Will we finish Disc 3 tonight? I don't know. It depends how many FMVs there are. Potion. Not bad. Is this? Hello, welcome in. This all looks like wall. Where's my... There's my Koudelka. That's a little bit strange. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to clean the ceiling from my bones. I was messy enough from just being down on the floor all day. Egg and I are coworkers, for those curious, and we have been installing a shitload of like factory gear in a new factory, which involves cleaning years and years of grime off of a metal shop. Which way? There's like stairs beside that'll let me get over to the staircase. To the ladder I'm looking, the statue I'm looking for. Wow, that took a lot of words. Give crown to statue. Thank you. Give staircase to Koudelka. Yeah. It is a Herculean task. Yes, I would love to pick up pendant. Oh, I wanted another prize, but instead I got monster. Risky burger play. What was the risky burger play? Did the big risk lead to big prizes? You know, Koudelka being alone will actually help me level up these spells faster. Because she's just going to do everything. Yeah, I don't know how many people would stock anchovy paste. Improvised Caesar dressing. Caesar adjacent dressing with fish sauce. Fascinating. I don't know if I noticed the fishy taste of Caesar. Like, it's such a pure, what's the word? Emulsion to me. I almost missed this prize on the ground. The fish sauce was an inspired choice. Ooh, execution room. You don't have anything to say about this, Ko? I want to know what you think about the execution block. Interesting that the bullets are... Ko, don't stomp your feet at me. I'm not using the bullets. I don't need them. You can leave them there. It's fine. My girl really is stomping her feet at me for not using all of my items. Countless bloodstains and a vision. Someone's been collecting meat. Aw, damn it.
What a beautiful sunset. Bring our boat, boys. Quickly. Steady. And shallow waters. Now, slowly. Lower the anchor. Don't be unreasonable. We can't handle that many passengers. The sky is getting dark. The draft. We're sinking. Bessie? Bessie? The meat is burning. It's burning. No, it's not working. No! Hey! Hey! Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, you! Boat! No! We're sinking! Wait! My boat! My boat! My...
So, the guy we're looking for,
Awake,
Patrick?
these ruffians! You harlot! Strumpet! Have you no shame? Oh, if only Elaine had been saved, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Elaine?
Yes. She was merciful. She was benevolent. She believed me, and she was fond of my paintings.
Your paintings. The sun.
It wasn't my fault! All of a sudden, there was a cold ship out of nowhere. It was dark. What could we do? It sank so fast. I was faultless. Elaine. Poor Elaine. If only I'd stayed with her. Hey, you! Hey, how's that? Just a lamp? I'll make you just a lamp!
You're crazy.
Shut up!
Thank you, Edward. Thank you.
Honey, let's stop this now. It's time to stop. It's okay. It's over. I'm sorry.
Oh,
My husband, a long time ago, he was the captain of a big pleasure boat. It was a gorgeous boat. He was so proud of it.
yeah, once again, the boys have
But
disappointed
then
me.
There was the accident. So many people died. Everyone blamed my husband. It was so difficult for him. He started drinking heavily. Silly, isn't it? No matter how much you drink, you can't forget such a tragedy. But he met Elaine. She believed he was innocent. She helped him carry on.
This Elaine, she's dead?
Yes. Why is it that good people seem to die so early? What a waste. While Elaine's husband Patrick was traveling, a robber broke into their house. My husband has always said, if only I had been there for her. We should stop this conversation now.
Oh, God.
My husband
Ma'am?
is waiting.
Ma'am,
Maybe
don't make
he's
me
so
watch
impatient,
this.
you know?
Thank you for fading to black for that. And I figured out that there's something about Bessie's body that bothers you. I don't wanna. She could have joined the party instead. Yeah, I'll take the blue key. Oh, I don't want encounter. I wanted to look at her husband. Hello, birds. So there's two men who have reason to want Elaine back. So that's why the old couple was helping. We already clearly knew that Patrick was trying to bring back Elaine using the secrets in this manuscript. That much was clear. It's like pretty well all fallen together, all come together now. The fact that Elaine died in just like a Just a mostly avoidable accident. Accident of got caught up in a crime that was happening. Like, yeah, if Bessie's husband had been there, she might have survived. But also, if the guy hadn't broken into the house, she'd be okay. Or there are many ways that could have gone differently. Oh, this is the only place in the game we've had animated anything other than fire and water. And it's maggots. The three fundamental truths of the world: fire, water, and maggots. Again, your spells are better than guns. You don't need to stomp your feet about not picking up bullet. Not particularly. Can I feed it to the plant? Are we gonna feed it to plant? Can I pour it out to get acid? To get rid of plants? Oh, we've seen the other side of this door. The underwater passageways through here. Not underwater, underground. But it's all bent to shit.
Koudelka!
Edward,
Koudelka!
over here.
Where are you?
I'm over here.
Oh, thank God. I was so worried. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Oh, better late than
No.
never.
I'm okay. How about you?
I almost got creamed by that monster. Luckily, I went down the side hallway. Walls caved in. We can't get back to the sanctuary. I figured if you'd escaped from the garden, you'd be here. Thank God I took the underpass.
It's no use. This door won't open.
Damn it! Is there another way out? Aren't you underneath the arbor?
There is. There is another door across from the cathedral.
Cathedral, that's right. There's got to be another way out. A secret
Fair.
passage or something.
Secret passage.
Okay, let's split up. Koudelka, start from that door. We'll go along the wall. Find a place to regroup. Clear?
Got it.
Koudelka,
Yeah?
don't get killed.
Same to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't describe the priest showing up as a friendly face coming to help. Oh, don't look at the bullets again. I don't want Koudelka to stomp at me. Once again, tank controls would have fixed that problem I just had. Tank controls are good. Yes, save. Hey, what's it like not to lose progress? I don't know that this game is actually 20 hours. It's just like tank controls are good in fixed camera perspective games. If you can hold the same direction and keep going that direction on a screen transition, it's just like a good control scheme. Like it looks like a game that would have been tank controls, but it's regular camera based movement. Which, like, isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It functions. I simply have my gripes about getting caught on screen borders. Trying to think if that ever happened to me in Final Fantasy VII. I never played enough of 8 for it to be a problem. I don't remember if it ever happened to me in 9. It happens all the time in 10. Final Fantasy X has this problem in spades. I really want to see if that caps out at 99. Oh, sweet Mega Elixir. Love that. Regular Elixir, not Mega. Oh, solo boss fight. Terrifying. Like, stopping on screen transitions, I just never do it. I'm always holding my button. Hey. I was I was distracted by this thing's bifurcated head reminding me of some anime that I can't think of. Trust in the momentum. Trust in hold circle and forward, and the jukes will come. That's my vibe. That's my strategy. I can't get over this boss's fucking quarterback ready stance with the sideways jaw. I'm gonna guess you're weak to fire. And he's clapping his fist in his palms. I don't care what I've said about any other enemy in this game. This is the best enemy design. $19.54 is not a lot of damage. The fucking slap sound while he's at it just really makes it so much better. Don't attack. Action magic. Are you weak to water? Is he weak to wet? I'll get him wet. Who said that? 1958, also not that good. Once I finish this, if it doesn't exist, I'm gonna fucking open up the memory editor for this game and figure out damage formulas and how the CTP works. We can afford one more spell. Because does moving cost more agility than just waiting? Does moving cost agility? Actions clearly do. Yeah, Nightmare of Mensis is exactly what I'm thinking of. My boy is a Bloodborne. I was about to whine about not leveling up and being at low health, but it was a something's not right boss. I know that there's a save point. There is always a heal after these. Yeah, the sideway chomper boys. No, we don't need to... the library is probably this way? Or not? Sacred Light, save? No. I'll investigate Wall Lady in a moment. First, I need to pick up this nut. I was going to say looked like a tomato. What, we can't investigate Wall Lady? No. When the goddess bleeds, then shall she fall. Goodbye, Wall Lady. This is my hole. It was made for me. Oh, it's not my... Okay, there we go. It is my hole now. A creature says, "The pair of dolls." The woman turns her back to him. I don't know what he means. I don't know what he means by that. The woman turns her back to him, the pair of dolls. I know I need to find a pair of dolls. Like, that's not news to me. So, I'm not going to bother overthinking this. The game has been pretty... The game has been pretty good about just, like, making the puzzles work. Speaking of things I need to look up. So I need to look up if Monday 31st in the year this game takes place, if October the 31st is a Monday. Because they specify that it is October 31, Monday, when the game starts. And it would be very funny if they just didn't do the math. I want to look up when this game came out relative to Amagara Fault, because that would be cool as hell if that predated it. I need to look up how all the numbers work. I keep forgetting. I'm so close to 99. I'm just going to keep pumping int until then. It was published in 99 for when I look up Amagara Fault. 1898, according to this ancient tome I'm reading. October 31st, 1898. Granted, it is November 1st, so it's Tuesday now. It's Tuesday in the game. It's Tuesday in real life. The synergy. Sorry, the sub hall? It's a dom hall. I'm receiving a transmission, by which I mean my girlfriend is shouting at me from across the room. It was a Monday. They were right. They did the math. And we have an additional animated item. After I pointed out it's only been fire and water and flesh. It's now chains. Chains are an additional animated thing. No, don't. No, she's gonna stomp her foot again. I'm sorry, Koudelka. I'm sorry, I'm disappointing you. I'm also being told this is the first year they celebrated, this is the first recorded Halloween celebration in the United States. So Samhain definitely existed. But Halloween existed as of the year this game happens. Did they know? Apparently this is the end of Fun Fact Corner. Megan is going to go focus on her show again. Yes, I have Daniel's hand. I have Daniel's hand. Daniel?
Oh, repent now! Judgment Day is near. The cacophonous sound of 7 bugles will consume the heavens, and all sinners will burn in the fiery wrath of the Lord. But I will not die.
Is it because
Death knows no boundaries. It is an integral part of each and every life. Death is ultimately an act of grace and love from the Lord.
this dude fucks?
Oh,
Can he join the party?
blessing, is it not? Oh, Daniel Scotius Erigina. blameless soul. That man
Is this
has
the guy
not
from
a
the
heart
coffin
to
from
be
earlier?
found in his body. Though I do thank him for building the monastery here.
And you are?
Where are my manners? Hello! My name is Raja Bacon. I am a monk from the Franciscan order.
A monk. And I thought you were a mummy.
Yes, you are quite right in your assessment.
Mr.
of
Bacon,
me.
do you want to come along?
Sun-dried kippers may be more pleasant to look at than my shriveled up appearance. There was a time when I was hailed as the foremost
Bro moves like a Muppet.
but my profession seems to go in and out of fashion with the passage of time.
Bro might as well be a puppet
Much
on
about that, can I?
with a
You are
hand.
a strange man. That's if you can be called a man.
I have given up being a man many hundreds of years ago.
Yo, Bacon
I'm no longer a
transgender?
person. Though I hesitate to answer questions regarding my existence because
Bacon
I have to
transgender
figure out
hours?
exactly what I am.
That's fine. It's not that I need to know anyway. But tell me, why were you sleeping in such a strange place?
I've never been able to awaken a good mood. And I just plan to rest for a while. What year is it anyway? Are we still on the Gregorian calendar?
Are you trying to fool me or are you being serious?
Of course I'm being serious.
I
The
think
clock
both
I
are
own
happening,
is
actually.
too big for the coffin.
It's 1898.
She's fucking with you, and she's
Lord have
serious.
mercy. I've been asleep for close to 100 years.
Well, I guess there are some things that still surprise you.
If I slept for 100 years, I'd be fucking with
When
people
life
too.
begins to lack the element of surprise, that's when you are walking down the path to the Lord. Anyway, as a token of my appreciation, I'm going to keep the metal gate unlocked for you.
Thanks.
Go through the
Thanks,
gate.
Bacon.
Why would you do this for me?
It seems to me that your friends are running amok inside the monastery grounds. They're making so much noise. Would
Yeah, they
you
do
mind
that.
telling them to keep it quiet?
I've been trying. Neither of them want to shut up. I've been trying to keep them quiet so hard, Bacon. You don't understand. You try and make them shut up, please. So we've got a reliquary of the saint who made the monastery, and it was in a chandelier for some reason. Oh, it was in his statue. And the statue got broken by the chandelier. This is gonna be the little triangle hallway. I would like to investigate this first. We've looped back into the monastery grounds we were already in. Oh, that grows red, so you know it's dangerous. I've already forgotten Bacon's first name. Fully latched on to the one name I can remember. It doesn't surprise me that the boys are running around being noisy. Action. Magic. Do the thing I'm actually trying to do. Thank you. Instead of misinputting everything forever. $76.40, closer and closer. The damage the stat limit is probably 255. Probably not 99. If I know numbers. Yeah, the priest is asking if people are illegals, and Edward is making annoying arguments about it instead of just saying, hey man, don't be a dick. This is not where I expected the gate to open. Yes, I would like to pray for Charlotte. She is lost and alone and deserves to have somebody care for her. Oh, and I looked it up. I looked up what was in the box that I couldn't collect. The gift that her mother tried to send to Charlotte was a little flower rosary, like a chain of flowers woven together. And when we touched the flowers, because they were so old, they just collapsed into dust. There wasn't something I was missing, but the birthday gift was lost to time. I'm shocked that I'm amazed that they bothered to give her a grave. Like, it kind of makes me wonder if Bacon buried her, or like sometime between the worst of the monastery and now somebody like actually interred Charlotte. That's down where we came from. So this is probably back to the triangle hallway. Yep. I finally get to investigate Hole. Yes, little dog boy, little dog creature, I see you. Kind of wish there was two of you so I could get more megalith levels. Based on Nightmare of Mensis guy, Bifurcated Head Lad, spell levels are less important than elemental damage. Like, a level 2 spell was doing significantly less than hitting him for weakness. So I'm probably just going to switch to picking one spell to be the pump it up to max. And anything we don't level will still deal pretty good damage when it's hitting for weakness. We suddenly have so many elixirs. Okay, do I remember which one of these rooms is the library? To the right. That much is obvious. Okay, boys, have you killed each other? Are you at each other's throats? Have you found a begrudging respect while I was away? I hope you haven't. I still don't like James.
Koudelka.
Edward,
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
that's not completely the case. I have some bad news for you. I saw the caretakers, both the husband and wife.
Really, where were
They're
they?
dead.
Does he get the full
Apparently
story?
they were the ones responsible for killing all the thieves and desperados that were sneaking into the monastery. And with good reason.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
You should know very well what has been going on. Ogden was trying to avenge the death of Elaine.
Death of Elaine? I don't believe it. This is preposterous. Who is Elaine?
I have no idea. All I know is Elaine's spirit called me to this place. Tell me, who is Elaine? And Patrick? The caretakers told me that robbers broke into Elaine's home while Patrick was away and murdered her. Elaine was a benefactor for the caretakers. They took it upon themselves to murder every single robber and desperado that entered their grounds. It was a form of revenge for them.
But that doesn't explain Patrick.
I'm originally from Ireland, you see. Although small, my family had a successful business and was soon able to send me to school.
which I loved from a very early age.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I was soon accepted to a prestigious university in England. And with my parents' assistance, I made my way across the ocean. I met Patrick at university.
Like I was going to say, his last name's O'Flaherty. He is Irish, right?
Embarking upon similar paths. About that same time, I began competing for the love of a beautiful woman, Elaine, and we had a falling out. I loved Elaine with all my heart. Omnia vincit amor. But love does not conquer all. I soon discovered that I lacked the social status and inheritance money necessary to properly care for someone so well-bred and sheltered as Elaine. I gave up my suit and made way for Patrick. To ease my pain, I joined the church and left the secular world behind. And being the perfectionist I am, the Vatican made me a bishop in charge of some very important matters. But it's been so hard to distance myself from one's emotional attachments.
Life is so hard for me.
I've not seen them for 20 years.
I'm a
I
successful
wish they had
bishop.
the best in their life together. And if it hadn't been for this, I wouldn't have thought twice about seeing Patrick again. That's right, Patrick. How can this be? He promised me he was going to take care of Elaine and make her happy. What could have happened?
Being a witness to the gory aftermath. I have a hard time believing the caretakers were acting on revenge alone. Believe me, it was an unimaginably heinous sight. And what about these monsters that keep appearing? No, there's a bigger secret we have yet to uncover. This is the key to Patrick's mansion.
Put together the clues, Koudelka.
Shall we go?
You can guess, Ko. You know the answer. More important than that, more important than going to the mansion through that blue key door, is going to the red key door that we can now access because we have these dolls. We finally get to go all the way back there. One more time. Is that a item? Nope. Thought that might be item. I'm a little bit surprised that Jackass Priest actually knew the woman at the center of this all. I kind of expected him to just know Patrick from the past. But like he had such a falling out with Patrick that he didn't even know how and why Elaine died. Hello, ghosts. I'm here to cast spells at you. I'm here to hopefully hit 99 in the instat. I should have targeted someone else. I don't want to waste the opportunity to get magic levels. Like, the monster designs in this game are good. The pose work with them is even better. Like the expressive poses all of these cool guys are in is so good. It's so great. Big fan of these guys. I feel like he's falling behind now that Ko has fucking almost 99. I'm turned around this way. Yeah, holy water, I know. We don't particularly need it. It's fine. The stone tablet. I was trying to think of what the puzzle item in that room was that we just passed through. It was the stone tablet that we have used to get our map. Storage room. This is the locked room that we've been in. Show me underground tunnel. Everyone loves tunnel. So when I used the blood bottle, did it leave? It did not leave an item in my inventory. I guess we should save just on the off chance that the doll makes the kids angry. It won't. They'll be happy to have their dolls, but just in case. We gotta be ready for the off chances here. Here they are. Okay. Before we find out what's going on with these dolls, we're gonna take a quick 3-minute break. I hope everyone sticks around. We'll be right back for more of this. Yippee! Wow, we're back. Let's investigate. Let's investigate some ghouls. Let's put some ghosts to rest. I don't want to pull the key away. I want to give them the dolls. Yes, take the key. Give us back our dolls. Vagueness says run while you can. Give them their dolls. Here you go. If this place stops being full of monsters and ghouls and goblins, I'll come. I would want to come bury you. You are literally children. Please stop being not at rest. Oh, hi, Mr. Tempest. Are you hungry or do you want attention? Mr. Kitty Cat. Hi. So James was probably not poisoned by the caretakers because he knew Elaine, right? Like, James was able to not get poisoned because he talked about Elaine. He was here to see Patrick and knew Elaine, so he was fine because he had that shared history with her. Yes, hello, Mr. Kitty. Sit upon my lap. While Edward punches this cherub thing. Good boy. Good kitty. James, have you simply not taken a turn this combat yet? No, Tempest, that's my microphone. If my theory about exponential stat growth is right, it would have been better to be focusing on int. Because then I could hit Koudelka with the Fortify int for even more number. Edward can't reach. He can't make it close enough. Maybe that gets an AoE. If we could fortify strength on everybody, that's not that useful. It's interesting, but not useful. If we could fortify agility on everybody, though. Because you can take double turns in this game. Based on how much of a pain it is to try and wait to pass turn to another party member. Now there's an idea. The stat can, in fact, go above 100. Not that surprising, honestly. Prize. Pick up the listel there. Where is this room? Oh, this might be mandatory anyways. I think I'm to understand that this is the opposite side of the cell that we fell in. Yes. That does line up. There's apparently an item out here still. Digna and Volna are dead again. Alright, kids. There's something on the ground here. My radar, my radar map has told me. That's exactly enough fucking around trying to find it. What do we have? Who are we fighting? One of these things again. This time they're blue. I knew the enemy variety couldn't last forever. Ow. Oh, Megalith is to level 1. I need to be leveling that. Okay, I want to know... Wait there for James to cast Fortify Strength on Ko. If this has an AoE, we're going to start power leveling agility. We're not going to find out because the guy's just going to die. I should just like set up the formation to do that immediately. Not that James is ever faster than Ed. if my hope and dream comes true, we're about to become so busted. Okay, so next encounter we get... Hi, Tempest. Welcome back. Please don't be on keyboard. I do want to collect it. I can't see the text because there's a cat in the way. There we go. Good boy. No, don't sit on that keyboard instead. I wonder if there's a limited number of encounters per room each time you enter. There's so many little niche things to figure out about this game. Charlotte's cell, you say? Oh no. Hi, Charlotte. I don't want to... Oh, it's chairs. It's chairs? That's nothing. I'm not afraid of chairs. We fought this so many times. Okay, fortify strength, the character in the middle. And he's gonna use a healing item on Koudelka. No, just wait. It's fine. Unless, of course, this just instantly wins the combat. Excellent. We get to take another turn. We get to do some learn. No, you must wait there. We need to know. Okay. It doesn't have an AoE on it. But what if level 4 has an AoE? Because the advantage of raising an agility spell would be it does benefit both characters. Hitting Koudelka with it means more spells. Hitting Edward with it means more punching furniture. More breaking his knuckles on these chairs. Don't attack. Don't move. We want magic. It's furniture, so I'm going to assume it's weak to fire. And we want heal Koudelka. That was the wrong character. She'll probably be fine. She can handle herself. It probably does resist if it's only taking 2,000. Flame-resistant chairs. Like, that's a respectable number, but can you heal Koudelka for a useful amount through her massive piety stat? Yes, move up. I would like not to worry about anyone's health total but one. Of course, it's immediately undone. That's fine. Heal Koudelka. Thank you. Okay, that's good enough. All right, get the knockback and don't get immediately pushed back to the edge, maybe? No, that's fine. That's fine. Didn't want to take advantage of positional aspects of this game system. I didn't want that. Unlucky 777. Yeah, it was resisting fire for sure, huh? Hey Charlotte. Can I give you these letters?
Do you know what these are? They're letters from your mother.
My mother? Letters? There's so many!
Did you know that your mother was a queen of Hanover? It seems that after you were born in secret, your mother was locked up inside Alden Castle. Even while she was imprisoned there, she sent many letters to you here in the monastery. She never laid eyes on you, but she often imagined what you looked like. She dreamt of the day when she would be able to see you. Her letters never got to you, and she was never told of your death, so she continued to write you letters even after you died. Your mother loved you, Charlotte.
What? No, I can't take this now. She loved me? No, it's too scary.
Oh.
I feel warm. What's happening? No, help me. You're not gonna forgive her? You love me? I hate you. Don't break me. You.
Charlotte, how does it feel to know you are loved?
The subtle tear in that cutscene just does a lot of work. Yes, kitty, please. Tempest, my boy, my dear sweet love. Why do you not sit upon my lap anymore, my dear eunuch? Go fight your noisy brother. Sure. I don't think I need more fire-based gear. It's only 1 point better on int. For a bunch of vitality is neat. Probably worth it for you. Pendant is like the most generic, right? I don't know what our luck stat does, but let's keep that as high as we can. Yield James. Okay. That was awesome. Tempest, you're very distracting. I'm distracted by Cat. That was an incredible way to end that, guys. Good work, Koudelka team. Oh, and the room is just gray dust now. What other plot threads are even hanging? Oh god, that's a lot of corpses. Like, the only The only hanging thread still is Elaine. Hey, this is the... I don't want to look at it from this angle. If the butthole there kind of looks like the title screen. The butthole on the right. Don't know how else to describe it. Let's check out our map. How much territory is even left? The out from the church is kind of end game vibes. And it goes all the way up. There's a couple of things missing from the map. A couple of areas that don't quite make sense. Okay. All right. Please. What? There we go. Yes, I have a disc. Use it. I will gladly read research notes while frightening piano music plays in the background. September 10th, 95. Moved in with Ogden and Best. Been a long road since I procured the file. Been 4 years since I laid eyes on it. It's never left my mind. Contained in it are countless descriptions of Tempest the cat, please. Branded a forbidden enterprise, it was kept hidden by the Vatican's cardinals, and now I have it in my hands. I will fulfill the resurrection in this monastery. Hey man, did you ever think about whether Elaine wanted to be brought back, my dude? That is what I expected. The large amount of negative energy here is going to help him cast his spells. December 95. A prehistoric artifact from tens of thousands of years ago. 363 total lives there. Aw, dude, what the fuck? 96, 30 experiments, nothing happens. Dude, what the fuck? So, when was the... Speaking of fun facts, Jack the Ripper, years active. $1888. This is too late to be Jack the Ripper. No. Bringing Elaine back to life does not forgive at least 3 murders. It's not a dilemma. Oh, you didn't murder them. You just kidnapped them and fed them so that you can sacrifice them later. The correct wait time to turn back was 300 kills ago. Holy fucking shit. Hey, Patrick. The Lord of the Slave Trade has no compassion for human life. That's true. You're right. Could you apply that thinking to yourself, please? What the fuck, dude? I'm becoming more efficient at performing the tasks of human sacrifice. Yeah, lab table he's talking about is the table we were almost killed on. November 1st, 96. This one failed, right? The tree of life that grew upwards out of the corpse, wrapped around Elaine's body. I have nothing but a cauldron of blood and a soulless monster. Good work, dude. Not even cool motives, man. Just so much murder. Acceptable backing for a cool game. The motives are not cool or interesting. I've seen enough fiction about trying to resurrect your dead wife. Trying to think. I'm still not certain. So the plant thing is the resurrected quote unquote Elaine. Trying to think to myself, maybe the acid is like an optional way to interact with her as a final boss? I don't know. Oh, no. It's just not in range. You can wait then. Wait for this strange beastie to cast spells at you. And I think that's going to paralyze him. About 4,000, probably not weak. I don't need to heal Edward this turn. Heal him next round. Especially if he gets a good knockback. Shame. Maybe it'll cast a spell at James. And I can just keep using him as an E-tank. Nope, too bad. No knockback that time, though. That's good. Hey, we have identical... Ko and James have the same health total. 38 vitality. This is a great opportunity. To cast a different spell. If we've got 48 vitality on both, that means the stat just... Or 38. Yeah, same stat. So it is like a direct formula. There's no base stat going on there. What's your job? Oh, wow. My brain is shutting down, apparently. Agility. The boy. Make everyone better at their jobs. I should have healed. It's okay. It's gonna die to the spell, but I should have healed. Or we miss. That's fine. It's fine. Not bothered. Not bothered at all. Maybe with this agility buff, it'll put Edward earlier in the turn order. And it'll be fine. Oh, hello. Thanks, Abram. I see you there. Welcome, Abram Raid. Y'all have been playing Crusader Kings 3, I see, again. I hope your powerful lord did good. No, don't go past him. That's bad. Things have started to go poorly. Oh no. Does he suck on purpose? I didn't see how much damage my spell dealt. I don't know what we're weak to here. Useless priest. I guess the best you can do is pull it. Oh, good. I'm glad he sucks then. Give Koudelka more speed. He sucks on purpose, but he's immortal. Lovely. Don't worry, he's got time. Hi, Tempest. Yes, Mr. Kitty. Maybe I should have James, like, start punching this thing. I guess it's just decided for me because it's going to silence him here. Yes, Mr. Tempest. You could have attention more easily if you sat in my lap, kitty. We could pick up Edward if we knock it back at all, but that seems to not be happening. Oh, no, don't go target Koudelka, please. She's too useful to die. Fine, we win. Fuck it. More int. Enough int to block out the sun. Oh, and a new spell? We get new spells? For the first time in 3 discs? There's space for one more. And I have to find out what that does. I'm gonna guess it's traditional reflect. Just regular ass bounce spells. No, I can overwrite a real save. Okay, what's this? What did we get? Nothing? It's an altar of nothing? Alright, that's fine. I didn't want stuff. I didn't want prizes. Really conspicuous for it to be nothing, though. The
So
Golden
this is
Witch
Elaine.
Beatrice.
Yes.
I mean,
She's the
Elaine.
one I had the psychic vision of. Do you doubt it?
No, indeed.
Good. Let's begin.
Can Elaine tell James to stop being a prick? Like, I know there's more important things. There's more important things to deal with right now than James's bigotry, but can James tell him? Can Elaine tell him not to be a prick?
It has been a long time indeed, Mr. O'Flaherty.
Oh, Elaine, is that really you?
Yes, it is. It is such a pity that we meet again, and I can only present myself to you in this form. This is the woman that responded to my voice, is it not? Thank you for doing this for someone like myself.
Elaine,
You mean by that, Elaine?
I haven't yet come to terms. Please tell me how this happened to you.
Someone like
Of course
herself.
I will explain. James, 18 years ago, I was murdered by some thieves that broke into my home. I was helpless. Both Patrick and Ogden were out on business. There was nothing that anyone could do.
I will not accept this. This should not have happened.
Yes, Patrick responded the same exact way.
It shouldn't have
He could not
happened. That
accept
doesn't
my
mean you
death.
can't accept it.
He spent years and years perfecting his craft in wizardry and tried everything in his power to bring me back to life.
Resurrecting the dead? Is this for real? Hey, we're not talking about Frankenstein here.
Frankenstein?
That novel
Edward.
written about 100 years ago?
He was taking it very seriously. And he had
That's a little
found
crass,
the
Edward.
key to actually make it happen.
The immigrant document.
Yes. With Ogden's assistance and the powers from ancient druids, he held a resurrection ceremony in this monastery.
But something went wrong, didn't it?
He only resurrected my physical body. As you can see, my soul is still doomed to roaming the universe, forever separated from my body. And the terrifying thing is that my body was resurrected as a heartless monster.
Monster.
Although the monster may look like me, it is not me. Mr. O'Flaherty, please turn my body into ashes with your power.
Ashes. But if I do that, we won't be able to bring you back to life.
We already can't,
Mr.
man.
O'Flaherty, I was robbed of my life by those thieves, and I could hate them as mortal enemies. Choose to think that my death was preordained by the Lord. Please, do not mourn my death. It was wrong for Patrick to try to resurrect me,
You don't have to.
to undo the work of God. Please, do not be sad.
You don't have to. The work of God. This like
God's reasoning.
terrible accidents happen.
I urge you to destroy my body.
It doesn't mean it was planned. Doesn't mean
Its existence defies the wise providence of heaven. It mustn't exist in this world.
Wait! Elaine! God! Curse! What a cruel world! I gave everything for your happiness, and now what am I left with? I have no meaning in my life. Damn it! What have I been doing with my life? Elaine! Elaine!
Tragic. The worst character you know had their voice actor put their whole ass into their performance. My dear wife, Elaine. Yeah, wait a minute. That is a portrait of Beatrice. This is a story about a rich person who can't stand to lose their one love, spending as many lives as they can to try and get them back through a horrible ritual, huh? It's all Umineko all along. I just want to save. Like, that doesn't make me feel any better about James as a person, but it does make me more interested to see where he goes after this. I want to know what happens to this man afterwards. Okay, can I have controls that work, please? Thank you. Why is that one transition the worst screen in the game? Okay, we can climb up this thing over here. I need to fix my formation. I put everybody here for the experiment and then forgot to put them back. The gang is standing here in a lineup waiting to get hit by an AoE. Because someone wanted to see if I could use my own AoEs to buff them. Who does that? Oh, it didn't die? Shit. I'm so used to Koudelka one-shotting random encounters. I'm willing to bet at this point that Disc 4 is just like the end game cutscene. Just one CD that is only end game cutscene, voice acting and music. Okay, check the lineup. Fix your lineup. Don't get distracted by level ups. You must go to formation and take James to the front. There we go. I knew I could climb this. No. Up. Up. Thank you. There we go. I'm not taking the obvious path first. Too simple. Yeah, why not? I'll move the statue to turn off the lights, I guess. Hey, Roger. Hey, Bacon. How's it going, girl? You got more lore dump for me?
I know it's around here somewhere. Well, what took you so long?
Roger,
The mummy
I
that was
haven't...
in the coffin? Since when have you two been acquainted?
I am no mummy. My
I'm
name
old.
is Roger Bacon, and I'm just like any normal old man.
Hey, I've been around for 20 years, and I have yet to run across an old man as abnormal as yourself.
I see.
Edward, you're
I've
20.
been around for
Boy.
600 years, and I've seen plenty of abnormal people just like myself.
My dear old man, might you be related to the great warlock Roger Bacon, who made such a name for himself in the 13th century?
You are very knowledgeable. I am that warlock, Roger Bacon, you speak of.
20
You mean
years
to
is
tell
so
me
many.
that you were born in 1210 and have remained alive and well until the present date of 1898?
Actually, to be precise, I was born in 1214.
Koudelka,
I'm
what
s-
type of a joke is this?
I'm
That's
so
my
impressed
question.
that he
It's
knows
no
the specific
joke,
date.
I am the reputable Roger Bacon.
Very well then. If you were truly that Roger Bacon, then you'll be able to tell me with whom and where you studied.
Oh, that's easy. I entered Oxford in 1247 and studied under the tutelage of Robert Grosseteste. Although a good professor, I would not consider him to be a wise man. I penned my masterpiece, Opus Maius, as well as numerous other books on natural science. Being a visionary pioneer, I must
They wouldn't have
say
called
that
it natural
my
science at
work
the
has
time.
influenced generations of work that followed. But alas,
It's been like natural philosophy, I think, right?
that work pales in comparison to the work
I love that the boys are just
copying the
ignoring
emigre
him.
document for the Pope.
The emigre documents. I figured you would know about that book.
Of course.
Until a
It took
topic
me
comes up
5
that he cares
years to
about.
copy the book in its entirety. I know everything there is to know about the book.
What is it about?
Oh,
Is
it
it...
unravels the secrets of life that expand far beyond the largest field. It speaks of the secret rituals conducted by the ancient race of Fomors on immortality. The Fomors would claim the lives of the resurrected as their own. They reversed the laws of nature and the cycle of life. When the Druids took over the Celts, Alexander the Great penned the emigre documents in Greek for placement in the Great Library.
Resurrecting the dead.
Oh,
It
the
is true.
document has long been considered the most dangerous work
So
of
Roger
literature. It
was talking
safely
about how
guarded
death is
in
like
the caverns
a
of the
blessing.
Supreme Pontiff's quarters.
Is Roger
But
cursed?
apparently, the book was not able to withstand
Has
the
Roger
wears
been
of time
cursed
over
with eternal
generations.
life?
And the Pope decreed that a new edition be created by copying the full text. That is where I came in. The Pope requested that I copy the book word for word. And when the work was finished, apparently, I was supposed to be killed.
And yet,
But I am not one to be dealt with so carelessly. I secretly escaped, and eventually I made my way to the sacred land referred to in the text of the emigre document.
And the secret rituals? Don't tell me.
You need look no further than myself.
And you succeeded.
Though I cannot perform the same on others, yes, I have been able to escape
so
the
did
hands
you
of death.
sacrifice hundreds of lives
But
too,
I
buddy?
have not been able to escape the roots of existence, which are the seeds of change. My body is not immune to change, as you can see by my hideous
You are not
appearance.
immune to the unchanging
I've had
hands of
nothing to
time.
do other than roam the earth for the last 300 years. I've seen all I can take of mankind's cruelty. So, I returned here for some rest. Well, enough of this gossip. I've got some research to do. May I ask to be left alone?
Yeah, go ahead, Bacon. Have fun. Go look for books, Bacon. I actually do want to investigate around, though. No items. Every time he's on screen is just a fucking joy. Okay, what about the hearth? We don't have anything to put out the fire in the hearth. But we got bugs. Every game needs a fucked up goblin of a character to dance around like a Muppet and drop lore on you. Lore that actually matters to the game that's happening. The slap of his bare feet on the grounds is alerting the guards, and they're so happy to see him. That's just like, there's so much good animation in this game. There's too much me missing Megalith in this game. It's not fair. I should have landed that hit. Yes, he is a Smeagol ass motherfucker. You're right. How am I struggling against these bugs? Have I found my way into another enemy tier? We've ranked up to enemies that actually pose a threat. Maybe not if they're only dealing 102. But Ko, can you land the Megalith, please? Can I? I can fast tab through these. The shape of the speedrun of this game is coming into my head. I can see it now, how one would speedrun this game. And it doesn't involve missing your megaliths. It definitely doesn't involve that. Because I think I've discovered that there's a limited number of encounters per room. So if you run from every encounter, you can still like explore and collect stuff that you need. The gear itself gave Koudelka a huge power spike. And then you put whatever levels you have in your damaging stat and throw your characters up ahead while making them buff agility and int on Koudelka. And that becomes your glass cannon to clear everything. That's my theory. Once I beat this game, I'm desperate to find out what the speedrun is actually like. There's menu tech because you're using your L2, R2 to pick stuff fast in your magic menu. Is bro just immune to stalactite? Where's our hit rate gone? Why did this flea suck out all my hit rate? Don't cast spells at me. Don't suck my boy. For seemingly little effect. Motherfucker sucked my boy for little to no effect. How could he do this? Now Edward's allergic to meat. He'll never eat poison stew again. Okay, give me ability explanation again. Vitality. Dexterity determines hitting in physical combat. Intelligence. How powerful. No matter how high a character's int is, it doesn't matter unless they can hit. You need mind for hit rate. I will spend a level on that. That's a long-standing record. Is Punchy... Did Punchy hold the record? Is he currently the world record holder? Because that's like where I was exposed to this game from. Is I knew he did speedruns of it, and I intentionally didn't watch them because I saw that it was a grid-based RPG and said, that fucking rules. And then never watched him speedrun it again. I can get acid. I can investigate. There's a butthole there. I gotta investigate the butthole. And she has the PAL record. Oh, there's region differences to look up? Hell yeah. Please, I need to investigate butthole. No. No. Okay, there we go. Why? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? For what purpose are we investigating the weight of our character? You're on thin fucking ice, game. Pick the... No, I don't need the rifle rounds. I need the nuts. Koudelka, pick up the nuts. No, nuts. Not rounds. Nuts. Thank you. This is just going to be a recipe for human. US PAL and JP for any percent. Wild. Oh, so this is an old enough game that PAL runs at a different frame rate. It'll be a slower like the total number of frames. Like the game will be slightly slower, but it might be the same real time. If Patrick was recording his weight, we need to put on 45 kilo real quick to trigger the button on the scale. But US and JP runs at the same frame rate. They're both 60 FPS regions. We don't really need to move. We just need to start throwing spells. I don't actually think our mind was that low that Koudelka would have trouble landing hits. Like, I did kind of neglect it for 3 or 4 levels. Like, to be separate leaderboard categories, it usually means that there's bug fixes and changes between them. Because usually people will just play on the fastest version. So if the JP version has more skippable text, it ends up being faster. But sometimes the different dubs wind up being faster just by like hours played of audio. But that almost never results in separate leaderboards. So I'm willing to bet that to me feels like US was an early or late release of the game that has a major bug that the other games don't have. Is there something in this hearth? Yeah, I'll go down a ladder. Can I gain 45 kilo down here? You see a scale. I want... Let me down? Oh. What I should actually do is set the counterbalance to 45. 45 plus 45 is 90. 45... 15. Right? $25. I'm good at math. I'm so good at math today. Hey, dead guy. Is this Patrick? We have an empty bottle that can collect acid. We have a tinderbox that can light things on fire. And we have a resurrected Elaine that is a big plant. Tempest, get off of that. That's a computer, not for a sitting. And we have time for a quick 3-minute break. I'll be right back to figure out these puzzles. Look at that. We've returned. There's so much forward momentum that I kind of don't want to run all the way back to the acid. But it's got to be important. Time for the run back on the flea. What sucked, my boy? This time we're gonna land spells on him. I wonder if you get spell experience for casting and missing. Probably not. I'm gonna assume you don't. And we're just gonna fuck these guys up with flare. The speedrunners probably have. If the speedruns are complicated enough that there's like a leaderboard split by 3 categories, surely the speedrunners know exactly how the damage formula works and I'll be able to learn without looking at memory values. I guess looking at memory addresses wouldn't tell you the math anyways that easily. That would involve casting a spell with a known magic stat against a known piety stat. It'd be quite difficult to experiment in this game specifically. Possible, but not easy. Get lots of levels, though. You have to find a way to dispose of Elaine's body. So it's the final boss through that door? Yo, are we, like, at the end game? How do I go up? All right, so we need to go get the acid. That's like the... Oh, my God. We're struggling again. We're struggling again. Time to run all the way home for some bottle of finally understanding what that was for. Yes, I would love to take a one-way passage backwards. I don't need to save. There's a save, like, right around the corner. And we get to run back on the... I said there's a save right around the corner. Okay, we're saving here. No, we're not. We're saving here. When I do my inputs right. Overwrite, yes, please. Thank you very many. Salty run back at the gargoyle. There's a gargoyle inside. Let's fuck him up. Hey there, big boy. Can you not dodge my spells anymore? That's not a gargoyle. That's the fucking Shadow Hearts logo. If I recall correctly. Or maybe these guys are on the cover of this game. They're not on the cover of Shadow Hearts. I know I've seen these things before I streamed this game. They're also not on the cover of this game. They look like a thing I've seen. I promise. I promise I'm not losing it. Okay, Edward. Don't get knocked back. Although I think maybe he does need to land a knockback for us to get the AoE off. We don't need the AoE, they're one-shots anyways. Life is easy when you have a billion stats. So I know I talked up how good Fortify Agility probably is. Come to think of it, it's probably not that great. Surely we're not taking enough turns in combat for it to matter. What's the longest a boss has survived? Like 2 super effective spells? Stuff is dying way too quick for it to really matter. I'm gonna keep doing it anyways. Because if the boss takes 1 fewer action, that is James having been useful. And then maybe he'll stop being a prick. His life will have had purpose if he's useful in combat. Not dex, agility. Okay, now. Now? Where's my gargoyle? Listen, a girl can hope. Okay, Mr. Gargoyle. Please don't dodge all my spells. Huh? I'm sorry, how much? I'm sorry, how much? How many damage did that deal? That's too many. That's too many damage. I don't know how to deal with that situation. Is that a dead guy? Secondary question. Kind of looks like a dead guy over there. 5,000? To my 43 vitality tank? Maybe I've just been neglecting vitality too much? Hopefully? So we gotta go get acid. And I don't know. Is that like maybe that's a super boss. We gotta pump some vitality into our boy, though. And I gotta check if vitality also lowers damage taken. I will gladly take an easy enemy to feel better about myself after getting insta-gibbed by Gargoyle. Like maybe if I'm lucky, the Gargoyle just does 1,000,000 physical damage and doesn't have lots of health. Yeah, vitality is defense and max. I'm not gonna 0 strength any levels though. There seems to be no purpose to that specific screen. No, not that one. We want down and then through here We get to circle back around. That's not what I expected out of investigating the groundskeeper. It would be so convenient if the busted door was open now. Also, speaking of busted doors, did I just like miss the opportunity to open the door to the right from the other side? No, it's just unmarked. Not marked on the map, but there's something out there on this basement level. Oh, I'm gonna check the Junji Ito hole again. That's where Strange Monster was, I think. I don't know why I did that. Wrong buttons. What I get. This is what I get for trying to do inputs fast. I wonder... The FMVs, the pre-rendered cutscenes, are skippable. That much is certain. I wonder if the in-engine cutscenes are skippable. Or if they have to listen to, speedrunners have to listen to the goblin every time. Do they get both the bacon speeches every time they play the game? There's worse outcomes. There's worse cutscenes to have to watch. Yeah, I get knocked out. Hopefully we level up that megalith at some point. Bothers me to have one spell type weaker than the rest. Makes me very sad. Oh, a J ring. What does that mean? What? What is that supposed to stand for? Gives high piety and mind. Costs him vitality. Not really worth it. If I look at accessory, examine. A-rings increase the magic power. Brooches increase your defense. Badges offer various kinds of defense. Oh, these are extremely unclear. Okay. I don't need to use that word, but sure. I am kind of tempted to give it to Koudelka, though. It's 6 points of int, though. If it's hers specifically, she should have it. The pendant is the thing we dropped at the start of the game, though. That much is clear. Mind is his evasion. Piety is a bit better for him. Int is meaningless. In the off chance I ever make Edward cast a spell, it's going to be a Fortify, which doesn't actually use his int stat. Okay. This is the hole with the Come on. Come on. Get in there. This is my hole. With confusing perspective. Yes. Pipe organ, move, go below. Oh, so it's a hint system. It's telling me... It's giving me clues. I don't think I've seen a pipe organ. Pretty sure, at least. We have the gramophone. We had the music box room. There wasn't a pipe organ in the church nave, right? No? Well, none of that's important right now. We need our acid. We need our hit. We need a small vial of acid with which to burn the body. And a brain to fight? Hello? Or just a pile of flesh, maybe? Either option fucks? Okay, Koudelka, target the big thing with magic so that Edward can punch the little guy. I need to keep track of not wasting my actions. Good work, one-shotting the strange cat crab scorpion thing. Just getting absolutely wailed on by this strange flesh bag. Yes, James, you don't need to sit there and wait for 5 seconds after casting all of your spells. Getting the visual number go up is enough information. You don't need to stand there and wait for me to process it. We have more healing items than we're ever going to know what to do with. I miss any rooms? I know I missed stuff in rooms. That much is fine. But did I simply not visit any? That I can access? Did I not visit any rooms that I can go to? Seems no. So I'm aware of everything there is to be aware of. That to me says the only solution is acid. That's like the only hanging item that I haven't interacted with. The final remaining puzzle piece that I haven't touched. And I have a bottle for it. Although the other thing I want to look at is that plant in the hidden library. That's something I want to use the tinderbox on probably. Or maybe this acid. One of the two. Step 1 is get acid from cave. On the off chance. Can I get holy water? No, can't. Maybe there was options about what to do with my bottle of water. My empty bottle. Maybe we could purify the body so Elaine could take it over and put an end to it herself. That'd be a pretty cool way to end it. Yeah, that is an item. Wait, what? My inventory, my whole ass inventory is full? I guess equip. Surely nothing else gives better stats for int. Normal spear is pretty tempting. Oh, normal P spear is even better. We can just drop. We should just drop something. I mean, I'm never going to use whatever this bowgun is. Let's just leave it. It's fine. I don't need better weapons. Though I did see one of these was giving stats. There was another thing giving right side stats, right? Yeah. Lose a lot of strength, a bit of dex, a bit of agility for better on all of that. And we do have another mace. Actually, a little bit preferable to the mace. Give me a bit of defense just on the off chance something gets behind. Yes, I want acid from the tank. We even labeled it sulfuric acid. It's a little bit the long way around, isn't it? No, not Megalith. Your purpose is cast Fortify. Your purpose is level up Fortify Agility by the final boss. I have forgotten who Koudelka targeted. Guess I wanted this Fortify to go off anyways. But it can take 1,000 years for him to level it up. No, action. Huh. Spears don't get crosswise attack, huh? Spears don't get... What? What's going on there? What's happening here, game? These spears only work from range? That's unfortunate. Okay, so this is not our endgame weapon for sure. Gotta be something else. It's kind of contrary to how I would use any other character. I guess you could give James some support, like a backline melee DPS role. No spears. We'll go big damage. Big damage, big health. We'll save the L sword as an endgame weapon. Oh no, we have lots of weapons. Dark Tabar is probably the endgame weapon. Underground storage. Still don't need the bowgun. We don't have space for more weapon. Do I want to heal? Don't really need to. Like, I thought the how long to beat for this game was like 20 hours. But there's no way there's 10 hours of cutscene when we are literally at the end of the narrative. We've revealed all of the secrets. We've had the mystery climax. We've interacted with every puzzle item in the world that I can think of. We're hoping to find, before I run off, somewhere in the library there was a plant. And I want to interact with that plant. Oh, hey, fucked up baby guy. Hey, fucked up funny baby head. You're getting hit with the megalith, but do know I love your design very much. Of course, it had to run away from Swordman. I don't think you're gonna survive this, but I appreciate the effort. Like, I like it when the enemy AI does something other than just move attack. Don't need to be pumping up vitality. Whoops. Okay, this is not the room with the plant to find. I feel like it's probably... I think it's the secret door in here. The not secret door in here. I lied. I think it's the not secret door in here. Yeah, it is. Investigate plant. It's just a hint about Elaine, I guess. And an excuse to save. I want to do something stupid. Using our formation, we can put Koudelka in the corner, Edward in the opposite corner. Better yet, Edward in the same corner, James in the opposite corner, Koudelka in the rear. So now I'm going to go to the gargoyle. We're going to see how much damage Koudelka can deal if she can land any hits. And then we get at least 2 gargoyle turns before it just ends Koudelka's whole career. This buying time strategy, yeah, I don't think it's going to work, but maybe, if we're lucky, we can kill what feels like a super boss. Can I leave, please? Thank you. We have a strat to test. That targeted the guy in the back, which is perfect. Hopefully the sword also gets the good full 8 spaces of range. Maybe I should save the vital sword for endgame. Hell, it might even... The sword might survive till endgame at this rate. It feels like... No, the buff spells don't. Never mind. It feels like the buff spells take longer to charge, but I think that might just be James is slow. Because he does typically cast after Koudelka does. What the hell was the manual talking about hitting level 70 in swords? I don't think there's enough swords in the game to get your stat that high. That's such a strange decision by the writers of said manual. They probably didn't... The manual, whoever wrote the manual probably hadn't played more than, like, till James joined. Okay, from here, straight across. We can save in here. And we already know we can leave. But we need to save. Because this is probably still going to kill us. And back number 2. He flies up. He instantly starts casting a spell. That might be fine. Fortify agility yourself first so you can get more fortifies out faster. So that's kind of useless. Edward should also be throwing fortifies around. Except he's dead. Don't laugh at me, gargoyle. Shaking your head about like this is funny. Take a level 2 flare to the face. Not great. Not great. We're kind of at the gargoyle's mercy. If it casts spells, I feel like Koudelka can survive. We've pumped up, and hell, even James has lots of defensive magic stats. Yes, good. Good outcome. Never mind. Not a good outcome. This is the only other tool we have to try. But if it punches, we just die. That's a fascinating super boss. Or a fascinating only hard stat check in the entire game. It's also possible. Also possible and likely that the game is just saying, fuck you, you did it wrong. $938. Give me just 3. Thank you. It would be so funny if Disc 4 is 0 gameplay. I'm placing my bet that Disc 4 is 0 gameplay and that How Long to Beat was just wrong. How Long to Beat is just wrong about how long this game is. Or I don't know how to read. That's also possible. I could have gone to How Long to Beat and read the wrong numbers. No, don't do it to me again. Don't do this to me again, please. That screen is my nemesis. What? Huh? I swear I did. What's a shotgun 6 mean? What's different about shotgun 6 versus the one I have? I'm lost now. The acid was really, my last thought. What else haven't I interacted with then? The answer has to be something. Um, do I need do I need to solve Gargoyle? Is it actually a hard stat check? That can't be true. Mr. Tempest? You're pushing my mouse around, Mr. Tempest. There's something maybe I'm lucky and I just missed something in here. In the room that sucks. Nothing along the walls. Nothing for whatever this thing is. Nothing in here. Show me map again. Oh, let's try going to rooms with X's in them, I guess. That's about the best strategy I can think of. Megalith the bouncy boy. Usual fortify agility to hopefully level it up again. And good, we can reach the ghost. What else could I be missing? Is there anything? The hint said go below. The hint said go below a fucking... pipe organ. But I truly cannot think of any pipe organs in the game. Oh, we've been silenced. Edward's gonna have to finish this. If the hint it gave me was intending me to kill Gargoyle, I think the pipe organ in the room would be more obvious. So that's not gonna be the answer in there. Maybe... maybe Roger has something to say? The weird potentiality. Let's go to Roger's room before I fuck around too much, actually. Please, please, please give the turn to the guy with a sword. Thank you. The guy with a sword who can't hit him. I'm too distracted by trying to think of how to solve problems. Okay, is your magic good enough? Probably. If not, we've got more enough panaceas to throw about. We still need... more damage. And I still need tons of vitality on Edward to survive, big boy. James is kind of a weird spot. Roger is still researching. Hey, Bacon, can you help? I don't know what triggered this to be allowed, but...
I know it's here. I saw it here. I put it here. What? Have you come round to see me again?
I want you to look at this.
Research journals.
I want you to tell us whether what's written there can actually happen or not.
Well, let me see. Yes, I see. Oh, that's right. Resurrecting the dead. Ooh, a cauldron. The Branwyn tales, indeed. Yes. It is most likely that the events detailed here did take place.
Just as I thought. But that's so frightening that
Personally, I have not attempted it. I am certain that the Immigrant document contained accounts of secret rituals conducted to resurrect the dead. But as you can tell from reading this, it involves complicated preparatory work. I had given up discerning the impossibility of using the psychic powers necessary to create such an immense psychic platform. Moreover, I never expected that people would attempt to challenge such a feat.
The journals say that the physical body was resurrected, but not the soul.
Absolutely.
And we
The
spoke to
ancients held
Elaine,
the secret to life
who told
in
us
the
that.
palm of their hands. But they could never come close to touching the secrets of the soul. They
Yeah, I've watched
resurrected the
FMA.
dead in order to use their physical bodies as a workforce, thus building the great civilization we oft-times speak of. In fact,
The
we would
original
not
one,
be
not
far off
Brotherhood.
if we called them puppeteers. Exploiting the human body as an object.
if so,
Who
then
does
Yes,
that?
resurrecting the dead and restoring them to life as it was before death is impossible. possible.
Then how do you return the resurrected body once again to Earth?
That is a very complicated question, since it already defies universal logic.
Please.
It is no easy task.
Tell me how. It's what Elaine, God rest her soul, wanted.
Right. It is not absolutely impossible, but I would need to call forth the sacred powers in order to complete such a feat. Oh, yes. I know that the arm of Daniel Scotius, the man who built this monastery, is stored in a stone statue on the ground. If we throw that into a cauldron, we will successfully destroy the roots of the tree of life. Oh, after that, I haven't a clue whether to call forth the energies of fire or entrust the task to water. Oh, it is so complicated.
Fire or water?
What are we going to do?
Oh, Heavenly Father, bless our souls and bring forth an end to this suffering. Oh.
Water or fire? That doesn't instill me with faith. You know what does instill me with faith, though? Taking a quick 3-minute break. We will be back very soon to finish this? Okay. We are ready back. We are here and ready to go. It's time to rumble. It's time to make progress. I realized after I stood up that I spent a literal hour on fucking nothing. Because our last 3-minute break was us about to cross the fucking thing. But like, we were already on our way here. We had everything we needed. We had the Daniel arm. I don't know what the acid is for, but we had the arm. Save? Save. Vital. Please. Stop with the misinputs, me. At myself. Stop it. Stop it. There's progress to be made. You can't be pressing the menus wrong. Man. No, because he gets... I'm of two minds about Edward's equipment now, because he has three levels in Fist. So he really does get to apply his strength 3 times. Whereas with Sword, he only ever gets to apply his strength once. I think his strength might actually be better off. Or his gear might be better off just... Okay, fuck it. We don't need that gun. We are never going to use it. 6 stalls. The lower 4 can be moved. Cool. Sure. Yeah, why not? No, I don't need more pistol rounds. I don't need those. I also don't need more pistol rounds. I mean, shotgun shells. Unclear bodies. That's fine. They're giving us a lot of save points in Disc 3. Strange. Check the walls. Always gotta check the walls for prizes. I'm a little bit shocked Patrick has still been a complete non-presence. Okay. Blood sword? Pog? That's not that good. I mean, it gives him crazy high dex. Not the best item I could have gotten. I also fear using it because it's breakable. Probably. So maybe I should just unequip it, come to think of it. Is one of my beefs with break weapon durability. Weapon durability is usually good. I don't love it when there's like named specific fancy items. How much damage does it deal? 2,000. It lets him contribute, like, for real. Oh, good. We have all of our levels now. Like, maybe I'll just equip the life drinker when we know we're in a big boss. I think that's going to be my play for it. Glad to see they're still dealing, like, no damage to my casters. I love that. Do we get a fancy level right before the end? Nice. I've been neglecting vitality a lot. Interesting little side room for just that too, huh? Don't forget to unequip. You go barehanded. And I just don't have to think about his gear ever again. Something's not right, as expected. Okay, boss time. Let's go. What do you have for me? Oh. Oh, that's a lot of eyes. And upside down suspension you got going on. Hope you don't melt to magic damage. That's healing. Hi, Tempest. Please get on the floor. Tempest, floor. Tempest, go to floor. Edward, go to punch. Oh yeah, it's like straight up nailed too. This thing is crucified. And kind of pathetic for damage. $3,000 is not amazing. Tempest. Do I care enough to fix up Edward? Not really. Or fix up James, that is. We're just missing out on a Fortify on Protag. Oh, Edward is the... Worried for nothing. If you can still heal, you might as well heal up Edward. It is a good use of your time. 3,000 damage doesn't sound right. Fascinating that this magic-oriented boss isn't dealing that much damage to the guy who's neglected his magic defense all game. Oh, that's unfortunate. Have we ever had a enemy absorb damage before? We've seen enemies heal. How much health does that bring him back with? I don't think I've cast revive. Oh, so many. So many health. Non-issue. Yeah, keep casting spells at the people who take 0 damage from it. That'd be great. Except it silenced him. Just punch. Just punch. Only one? Shame. Flare is probably the opposite of Geyser, though. Maybe it just has really high magic defense. Silence on James is annoying. We don't take 1,000 damage. Should be time for James to heal if our tanky boy takes damage. Unless he gets smacked. Unless he gets smacked to death. That's a problem. Yeah, keep taking your time, James. It's fine. I don't want to finish this fight anyways. We've achieved very little. Through several turns. No. We gotta see if Megalith is effective. If it dodges this, we're just switching back to Flare. Same damage. So we're just switching back to Flare because it's closer to level 3. Edward needs a heal to live now. He's at like 600 or so. Even less. Not that I think Edward gets... Like, I think he just gets killed. Oh, good. Last time I tried this, Edward got killed. Fight is taking long enough that the agility buffs are probably worth it. Wait there. Move in on your turn. Land that flare. Please. The boss has only taken one meaningful hit all fight. 1,500 or so? Edward is paralyzed. That's fine. Just start chucking more flares. It's not going to deal much damage. Probably only 15. Like, this is going to be half as effective. Huh? What? Huh? What? What? Why did you get healed by that, my friend? What was different about it that time? It has changing elemental weaknesses? Perhaps? It's not changing color. It's not moving. It's back up to entirely full health now. Of fucking course. I can't bring my squishies forward. I could bring James forward. What is your tell, buddy? Okay, so last round it cast Beam, and then I healed it. This round it cast Beam. And then I damaged it. So it's not based off his previous action. Oh, we got level 3 flare. Sick. What are... The eyes all seem the same color. The nails are all in place. The eye and the mouth stays the same. It's always red. He's wiggling. He's wiggling. Are the wiggles? It's gotta be the wiggles. Choosing to believe the wiggles are what the tell is. But I don't want to test with Koudelka's magic because she does too much damage. Okay, he's not wiggling anymore. So is it time? Of course, he gets to act in between, which can fuck us. That's the paralyze attack, I think. He's still serenely floating. Yeah, we got silenced. I don't know if I love putting you in combat range. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. Koudelka, finish this. Hopefully. Please tell me I was right. I was right. It didn't deal much more damage at all. That's annoying. Don't move forward, please. Not wiggling. It's hard to identify what this thing's doing. Six, 0 damage, guy. Great work. Great work, my guy. Super fucking annoying that you silenced her, but good work. Action item. Let's pick up our lad. I want him to miss out on experience. The most likely way to end this fight is getting a panacea going on Ko. This fight is taking fucking forever. This fight is making this stream last till next stream and this game last. Somehow Ko's magic input got eaten. Not wiggling. Please don't start wiggling. Please don't paralyze Ko. And preferably don't kill Edward. I have so many nuts. I should just give him some nuts. And it started wiggling, so I just wasted another fucking flare. This boss sucks, man. I hate this guy. Just use Roman nuts. We have it. We have the elixirs. We have 1,000,000 of them. Pick up the guy. Don't go in range. Just fortify strength. Edward, because I don't think it's... I don't think I've ever healed it with physical attacks. You're definitely wiggling. Just wait. Of course. Classic. As it goes. Are you wiggling? You're not wiggling. We have successfully cast one spell at this boss so far. We are now at 2 spells. A net 2 spells. We're doing fucking great. Silent James doesn't matter to me. Out of mana does. Matters quite a bit, in fact. Silence is actually pretty annoying because James is going to raise. That probably silenced. Wow, this boss is ass. Just not Edward. Because not having 3 characters alive is sure is a bummer right now. And all you can do is wait. Koudelka is silenced. He's wiggling, so we couldn't use magic this turn anyways. And we just miss. Excellent work, buddy. Use one of your billion panaceas. High potion. You're wiggling, so we're not wasting a magic turn anyways. Hopefully he stops wiggling before Ko's turn. Please. I want her as charged as possible for this moment. Excellent work. You chose correctly. We're still at a net 2. These still deal... The level 3 didn't deal any more damage than the level 2. Oh, thank God. Thank God we're done. Holy shit. That was terrible. Fuck that guy. Thanks for a million experience, though. Odd item. Beautiful crossbow. Okay, that boss was too long. It's been almost 4 hours, which is a little bit longer than I usually go. It is time for me to call it a night. Thank you all so very much for joining. Game's still cool. A little bit frustrated with getting lost for a while there, but that's fine. We got to see Bacon again for it. We'll be back with this again on Sunday morning, about 8 Mountain, 8 a.m. We'll almost certainly finish the game. I don't believe that this is a 20-hour RPG anymore. But we've been having a great time. I hope everyone has a good evening and a good rest of your week. And we will see you again on Sunday. Bye-bye.